Speaking of Joe Burrow and options, Tony Diggs has a question for you.
Yeah, Ian, there's only been no's so far that we've heard for quarterback season 2. Are you hearing of any yeses or anyone that we can see on quarterback season 2? Because season 1 was pretty good.
Pretty good.
I don't know. I was reading something this morning. Did Peter King? Somebody reported that I think Burrow might do it.
Yeah, JPA football did.
Yeah, they said Peter King reported it, and then
Did he not report it?
Well, we put our Splunker, Gumpy, on the case to find the Peter King quote. Like, hey, where'd Peter say this? We couldn't find it anywhere. Then we go back into the article. I think Peter King was edited out of the article because whenever Peyton came on our show, here's a little inside baseball. Yeah. So when Peyton came on our show and said that season 2 has been approved.
Yep, greenlit
for Netflix. And we're like, oh, that's big news. We clip it, we put it out. We get email from some people that are like, can you please take the clip out? You don't have to do that whole thing. We have not been greenlit for season 2. We have not been greenlit for season 2. So, so we have to take that tweet down. Then we go on 2.5 week break.
Yep.
And we're 6 days into that thing, 7 days into that thing, and people are like, oh shit. Peyton Manning, after everybody watched quarterback 1, it's like, is there going to be a 2? Yeah, Peyton Manning has already confirmed it's going to be that. So then that kind of ran, and I'm like, do I stop all of this? Because I hadn't seen it for like 24 hours, so it had already built. I had my phone down, and it had like I think one of them had 7,000 retweets, and another one, they were gone. These things were gone. It was out there because of how good season 1 was. I think everybody was very excited. The timing of it, you felt like you were in the middle of the season again. Yeah. Got to relive some shit. I mean, it was like perfectly done, I thought, by Omaha and NFL Films and Netflix getting involved there. So we were told to take it down. Then they broke the news. Then one account was like, it was confirmed on Pat McAfee Show by Peyton Manning season 2 is happening, and then also gave out 3 quarterbacks that it was going to be as if it was in the news break from Peyton, and that thing also was already gone. So, like, there's been a lot of shit kind of reported about quarterback season 2, but a lot of it has been that this person said no, this person said no, this person said no, this person said no. Is that what you're thinking, or what do you know about it?
I've seen some of those comments. It's kind of annoying, honestly. I love season 1. And, like, as a football dork, like I think we all are, I want everyone to be on it. Like, it was so good. I don't necessarily think it's disruptive. I mean, how hard is it? Like, a couple of cameras follow you at home.
Guy won a Super Bowl. Doesn't matter.
And an MVP.
Yeah, Super Bowl and MVP. Season 1. Doesn't matter. Like, Hard Knocks has been battling that.
Yes.
But, like, the pitch about it not being a distraction when a guy in the first season wins a Super Bowl and MVP, that's an easy sell. Easy sell, I think.
Of course. Yeah. No, I agree. And, like, I have a new appreciation for Kirk Cousins after watching.
For sure.
Right?
Yep.
And Mahomes, too. Like, it's so good.
Like Mariota.
Whoa, okay.
Well, I think Mariota was good.
Yikes.
Hates Polynesian again.
Yeah.
Hates Ooses.
Unbelievable.
Son of a bitch.
My God.
Didn't vacation over there. We didn't see him flying over there.
No, wow.
Ah, interesting.
Do not put me on that island.
Bad mana.
No way.
That's the lunch I've had was in Hawaii, okay? I wish. Giovanni's Shrimp Truck, literally the greatest lunch in the history of the world.
Oh, so not even something.
Yeah, the food's okay.
Giovanni.
The people stink.
Oh, God.
Italian guy with the shrimp truck.
Anyways, Marcus Mariota, thank you for documenting all that. Pregnant, cut, like all that.
Injured.
Thank you, Marcus Mariota. Although Ian of NFL Plus does not appreciate it.
Love you, Oos.
We certainly do. But to your point, Kirk Cousins, awesome. And Patrick Mahomes, absolute dog. I enjoyed, now Tone did not like this particular part, but I enjoyed learning about his dad a little bit more. His dad, dog.
Yes.
His dad's a fucking dog.
The man.
Like, his dad as a pitcher was a dog, and I think as a human, a guy that I would like to probably have 10 to 15 Coors Lights, I think is what he was slamming with. Love everything about him as a professional athlete. Think he's the reason Patrick is Patrick or whatever. What?
Sean Payton just said that his fear is that Tim Patrick tore his Achilles.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Second year.
Non-contact, and he went down. That's the worry.
We were all worried about that with Joe, right? Like, when we saw that Joe Burrow video, I had Achilles nightmares as soon as I saw it. Like,
well, it's interesting. So that I'm on the road talking to coaches, and obviously that was a big topic, and they all said the same thing: that when his toe was pointing up, he's hobbling and his toe's pointing up. They're like, not an Achilles, because if it was an Achilles, it'd be pointing down.
Oh,
Like, watch.
Yeah, up.
See?
What?
So it's not like, and I didn't, I would never look for that, but like, I guess these guys, you see, unfortunately, these things enough, you know what to look for.
Yeah, see, I would, I guess that does make a lot of sense because the Achilles holds it up and people become very loose-footed. But if you tape your ankles,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There is still so I appreciate
Right.
that person acting like they are the smartest human of all time. I do respect that.
Right.
And that is certainly a good observation. But, like, I think I've seen an actual Achilles in front of me with, they are the scariest. Ty has a question for you.
Yeah, Justin, Pat kind of alluded to it at the start. Like, I don't think, doing interviews and doing media is necessarily like one of your favorite things to do per se, but there's been a lot of talk about, Netflix's Quarterback, and I don't know if you've seen it or heard about it or anything, but a lot of reports coming out that, they wanted you to be on season 2 and that maybe you declined. I don't know if that's true or not, but something like that where someone follows you for like the course of an entire season, whether it's for like your own deal or something else, is that something you'd ever entertain, or is that too much of a distraction and all you care about is football, so you don't want to have to deal with all that extra bullshit?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think that's similar to the Hard Knocks that we had in 2020. That was my first NFL season, and kind of getting used to Hard Knocks was a little challenging, but it was a lot of fun, and being able to go through that and watch it afterwards. I thought that was pretty cool, and I haven't seen this Netflix documentary yet. I'm sure they've done a great job with it. Those are 3 pretty impressive quarterbacks. But I think it could go either way. If you let it be a distraction, it can be a distraction. But if you're focused and you stay dialed in, you know what's most important. So it probably wouldn't be too much of an issue.
You're doing it.
Here we go.
Well, no, is that a question? No, I'm not. I'm unaware of anything going on in season 2.
Guys, sound like would entertain it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, NFL
Negotiating.
films.
They're negotiating.
Yeah, certainly. Just like whenever you're coming out of college, you're like, wearing Nike.
I'm a Nike guy.
No. We're maybe wearing Adidas. We're maybe wearing Nike throughout my entire life. Obviously, it'll end up working out. You know better than us.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's something you would entertain. That's good news because it sounded like we thought nobody was going to be able to do that. Quick question here before you got to get back to your training camp. Last one here from Boston Connor.
Yeah, Justin, look, you got $133 million. I mean, we all know it. Is there anything that you bought immediately? And I assume, more footballs and other things that you can do with football was on that list. But was there anything that you bought specifically or anything that you wanted to do with something like that? Maybe build a massive house? I don't know. Was there anything?
I'm thinking maybe put a field goal post in my backyard for my dad so he doesn't have to tape him up anymore.
Love that.
Boom.
Love that. Hell yeah.
I haven't done that yet, but I probably owe the team some dinners. Khalil Mack last year paid for the offense and the defense. We went to team dinners, so I feel like I owe him a couple dinners at least.
Hey, that's good leadership out of Khalil, especially out of you. Well warranted, well deserved. Congratulations. We can't wait to watch you this year, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks again, guys. Always a pleasure.
See ya, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Herbert.
Yeah.